too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's move how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Against injustice. All these years after he won those 11 titles as a player, the last two as a team's player coach, by the way, I think the most important thing to understand about Bill Russell isn't just how hard he fought, but simply how he fought. He wrote books, articles, magazines. He educated himself and others about why the struggle was worth it. And what was the best way to fight it? Bringing so many others into the effort too. Maybe more than anything else, education was huge for Bill, and symbolic too.
At small forward, Mo Harkless. At shooting guard, Buddy Hield. At the other forward position, Harrison Barnes. At center, Richardson. At the other guard position, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton.
Get on your feet! Let me hear it! And now let's meet your Dallas Mavericks starting lineup!
At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 10, Dorian Finney-Smith. The other forward,
6 feet 10 inches, number 42, Kleba. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 0, Josh Richardson. Starting at center, at 7'3", number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. Your head coach is Rick Carlisle. Mavs fans, your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, "I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy." Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
D.A., the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harkless is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And at the midway point, what stands out, Chris, to you about this phase of the regular season?
Well, Kevin, it's always that the standings are pretty much solidified, the favorites, the cellar dwellers, and this is where a front office will take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
My buddy, he can't give Hield these mid-range chains. I mean, often he's going to bury them and make you look foolish.
Now, here's Doncic, and the rejection by Holmes. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
That's a 2 from Hield. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I like the confidence from Hield. Fantastic at transitioning from dribbling to shooting so quick.
Richardson with it. Holmes covering. Pass to Porzingis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hield with the bucket.
One of the most lethal shooters in the league. All Hield needs is a little daylight, and he's set.
Richardson against Fox. Richardson, good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Hield attacking. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 10.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Fox, and he converts the layup.
Oh, look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
The 3 for Doncic. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. Lets it go from deep, and another three for Sacramento.
Oh, a nice pull-up J is deadly because defenders might not know when it's coming. Barnes stays unpredictable.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, leading by 5.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. Boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempting and his percentage. He's in elite company.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, we've seen Hield take a leap, becoming a more confident and assertive scorer and a leader for this team.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down, he sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And again, Dallas turns it over. Kings leading now by 7. Here's Fox. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Finney-Smith after the Kings pick up 2. Yep, that one goes.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Hield can't hit.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Richardson kicks to Doncic. No good on the 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And he can't hit the second.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Here's Hield, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Barnes, makes it off the glass. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
To the inside, and Kleba slams it in.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Hield with the bucket.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Doncic against Fox, and De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton's checked in for Harkless. Dallas moving the ball around. The three for Doncic. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile three-level scorer.
And so here is Dallas following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 9.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And Fox gets it to go.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Richardson attacking. It's good.
Well, I like Richardson's versatile skill set. He has the deep shot, but he can also drive through the D.
Here's Halliburton. And another 3 for Sacramento.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's the pass to Richardson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Halliburton, that's good.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Sacramento also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Davis comes in for Hield, and it's Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. Pass to Hardaway. From the arc, 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive.
Oh, that was an impressive throw to that.
What a statement by Barnes. Lays down an artful dunk that has his whole bench out.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And here are the Kings now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Here's Brunson. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Pass to Hardaway. This one for three, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 10-point game. Wright for three. Reddick with the rebound. And they're running. Fires from 18. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Reddick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Now here's Wright. He had 13 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Now the Mavericks with it, trailing here by 8. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Three-pointer right. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Brunson against Wright. Brunson, no good. Kings leading now by 8. Barnes outside, takes a 3. Powell pulls it in. So it's the Mavericks now. Outside Hardaway. That's tipped. Wright outside. Launches it. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 11-point Kings lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Mavericks trail by 14. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Side against Cauley-Stein. And Brunson has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavs.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
chance here to take a look at the numbers for Harrison Barnes. Over the last month, getting it done. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Sacramento shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
.131 left to play in the first. Now the pass to Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. The shot will not fall. So the Kings will take it the other way. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
And here now the Kings. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Harkless is checked in for the Kings. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Sinks the three-pointer.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Harkless with the basket on the assist by Wright. And the Kings lead by 14. Dallas shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Hardaway up top. He's got 6. Goes back up. In deep. Cauley Stein pops it in.
You see the length helping Cauley Stein right there? I mean, that's what allows him to be a factor on the boards.
Launches a 3. Can't finish the one-handed jam. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Kings ahead, up by 12. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Mavericks trail by 12. Harkless with the steal. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Halliburton. Whiteside is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Davis in at the small forward. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Kings getting the bucket. Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. Powell with it. Ball's knocked loose. Harkless with the steal. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's right with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Josh Richardson comes in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Kings also at the sub. Hield's checked in for Wright. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Powell kicks to Hardaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 8. Sacramento leading by 14. The 11-footer. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You got to keep Whiteside off the glass because he's a huge threat to put misses back in.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
First trip to the line for him here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Kings leading now by 15. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Passes it to Doncic. And here's Porzingis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. numbers for Richardson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
It's good from long range.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Here's Doncic. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And Harkless pulls it down.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Porzingis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Here's Fox. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Able to complete the play, but he's showing some strength physically and mentally.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. That they can use either hand at a high level.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Hield.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Mavericks trail by 20. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Fox. And that one's good. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that. The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Doncic feeling it out. Out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Holmes. Kleba with the rebound.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Sacramento leading by 21. Goes up on the wing, and it falls over the rim and in. Halliburton's got 22.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
They get a hand on it. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Count it. Good. Porzingis has got 18 points.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Shot from the wing. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Holmes drops it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Still Mavericks ball.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. De'Aaron Fox, third. Luka Doncic, fourth.
And check that out. These two guys have settled into a tremendous rhythm here, scoring the basketball since the break.
And the Kings making a change here. White's checked in. Here's Kleba. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Doncic against Fox. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely.
And here's some numbers on Fox. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Third in scoring, fourth in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality.
Take a break.
He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And he knocks down the first one. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
To the middle, here's Porzingis.
Nice. Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And right, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Kings also making a change. Whiteside's checked in for Buddy Hield. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Some room here for Richardson. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot. When you can light it up like Richardson, why would you?
And that one's good. Right. Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
the truth. I drip it right through, nothing to do. I got the movement, they make a move, checking the proof. The profit is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jam with the shoes, NBA jam, better what choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin'. Window, hanging out the window.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Richardson. And a change for Sacramento. James is checked in. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The three for Doncic. Can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 13 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Doncic, and the layup is good. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that one's good. Right.
And this is Fox's role. He's the floor general for this team, and that includes setting his guys up.
It's Redick on the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been formed. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. James has a 2-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Got a piece of it. From about 16, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Dallas has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Puts it up from 15. Brunson, good. He's got 15.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength. All the officials are all over that one.
For Sacramento, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so Wright nails both of them.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Doncic. The Kings getting the bucket. The pass to Cauley Stein. 1:02 left in the first half. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Barnes. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Doncic passes to Pop.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And that one is good. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one drops for him.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And right, here we go. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Doncic against Barnes. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And that one drops.
Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When it's balanced scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to, feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, the bottom line is they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And Fox gets it to go.
The defense can't do anything about that. I mean, sometimes Fox just beats you with better offense.
Here's Finney Smith, defended by Harkless. Richardson outside, 6 to shoot. Good D by Hield. Kings leading now by 23. Here's Harkless. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Richardson, and the rejection by Holmes. Tries a 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Holmes got 8 points.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Doncic against Fox. The drive by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Hield from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 22 points.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Richardson outside. It's stolen by Hield. And now Sacramento on the break. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Kings getting the bucket. Finney-Smith. The 3-pointer off the mark. Barnes left side, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, it looks like Barnes is in his bag today. His well-rounded skill set isn't easy to keep up with.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Kleba finds Doncic. To halt the run, drills the 3-pointer. Kleba's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's Richardson on the wing. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Davis has checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
Terrence Davis.
On defense, Sacramento. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Richardson at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Now, this coaching staff loves when Richardson gets inside. I mean, it keeps their offense well-rounded and gives the defense a lot to worry about.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Davis. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. That's a 2 from Hield. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Richardson against Hield. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
That's the handle and heart Harrison Barnes brings. Drives past the defense and finds a way to finish.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 29 points. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Count the basket.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
That's a 2 from Hield. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half. Knocked loose to the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits it from 3-point range.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Richardson against Hield. For Dallas, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Richardson kicks to Finney-Smith. Davis against Doncic. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Finney-Smith. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. The three. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 10 points.
Oh, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Now Porzingis. He's got 20. Richardson the pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Kings, Whiteside's checked in for Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Maurice Harkless.
One shot.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 22.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Richardson and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send a shot.
That's a 2 from Hield. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hield's got 33 points.
Born to score the basketball. As soon as Hield sinks a few, watch out. He's feeling it.
Davis against Richardson. Passes it to Brunson. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence. It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Richardson, good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Hield. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Brunson, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Two shots.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. Redick is checked in, and the Kings making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Sacramento leading by 22. Davis, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Davis has got his second basket of the night. Dallas shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And again, Dallas turns it over.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. averaging 13 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Redick. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Powell. Brunson with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Outside, Redick, clock at 6. Cans it from downtown. Redick's got 6.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Now here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's Davis missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
No, you can't allow Redick to get going from there. His three-point shot is downright lethal.
Davis, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Davis. Dallas shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Redick with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
He's checked in for Dallas. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Now, here's Fox. 20 points for him.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Redick. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Hardaway, no good. Kings leading now by 20. And here's Barnes for 3. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 20.
Legitimate threat to capitalize in transition. If you lose sight of Barnes for even a second, you're done.
Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Goes up, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Mavericks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The pass to Porzingis. Powell against Barnes. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Powell, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Powell's got 6 points. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Three-pointer right. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. This Mavericks squad struggling.
Come get it, come get it.
And here's Brunson. He's got 20. Powell, that's good. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Right, that's a two-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 23 points in the game. To the paint, here's Redick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Jones. Fox is out there with Wright. Then there's Terrence Davis. Here's Doncic. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Kings leading now by 23. The three drains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got 35. And for the Kings, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Shot on the wing. Here's Davis. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Nicolo Melli comes in for Dwight Powell. And Trey Burke subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Fox. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Lets it fly. The shot comes out, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Chalk up 2 there. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Fox. And it's Melli with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Zinkas, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Trey Burke. And Josh Richardson subbed in for J.J. Redick. Passes to Kleba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Wright, that's a two-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Wright's got 25 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Fox, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Timeout called by the Kings. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a four-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the four-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Fox. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Richardson the pass to Porzingis. The shot by Kleba, wide open. Offline with his three. Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Hield, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Hield's got 16 points here in the second half. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He had a nice open look right there. Fox has got 30 points.
Developing different parts of his game. Fox knows he has to enhance his pull-up jump shot.
Dallas again missing.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
Harkless with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Kleba. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Kings shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. That one drops for him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Hield. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's no secret that Buddy Hield is a shooter. I mean, he's comfortable taking contested shots.
Count that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Fox, no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hield's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Pass to Kleba. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Holmes trying to free himself up. He trains the quick shot. Wright's got 4 points this quarter. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Doncic with the bucket.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
On offense, here are the Kings, and stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
What a steal by Richardson. Tough to protect the ball against hands that fast.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Kings. Here's Ramsey. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Assist from DeLon Wright.
Doncic with it. It's Richardson on the wing. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Got that one up quick.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now, here's Richardson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Here's Cauley Stein. Uncovered. They get it again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harkless on the wing. Richardson covering. Fast break. Here they come. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Doncic against Holmes. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Richardson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 43 points.
The D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Here's Wright. Again, the miss by the Kings. Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
Yeah, you just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Okay.
Two.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Melly is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Burke comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. All free throws good from Doncic.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Kings shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's James. Here's Ramsey. Shoots over Brunson, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
The story of their game right here, one sloppy play after another.
Now here's Harkless, guarded by Doncic. The shot by Harkless, no good. Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And there's the pass to Doncic. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 49 points in the game.
And after a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
Dallas again turning it over.
Sacramento ball.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Nicole O'Malley. Hardaway's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Trey Burke. Here's Fox. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Doncic. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Holmes trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Harkless has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 20 feet out. Holmes, good. 14 points for Rashawn Holmes.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting into the open team. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Harrison Barnes.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 19. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him because almost nothing has been going their way lately. Here's Wright. That one doesn't go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Redick surveying the D. It's Richardson on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shot, high post. Jones, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Brunson, good.
A well-rounded talent. In addition to scoring, Richardson is also a skilled addition to rock.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And the basket by Jones.
Yes, they just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
The three-pointer is right on target.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.